Hello, Dr. Mary Rensel coming to you from the beach. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, I'm here to talk to you about a course called Synapse. It's time management through neuroscience in real life. So it's for busy women docs and other, busy women professionals who want to jump in. That's all good. I'm here to support all the busy women. But mainly this is focused on women in medicine because we have special challenges and concerns and, day-to-day stressors. So we're going to learn how to number one, adapt to change and get ourselves really tuned up and ready for change. We've been through a lot, we've achieved so many things, but there's always some other things to tune up so we can be at our optimal state. Okay, so we're going to do that through the course. We're going to learn how to adjust, clarify, and then launch our systems. Okay, so in the clarify section, we're going to learn why values matter. We had an experience yesterday. We went hiking and my husband went up a mountain that was really hard for him, but he didn't want to leave us because one of his strong values is staying together. If I did a disc on him, you know where he'd be. So my son was worried about him, and I knew, I said, well, that's what values do. And my daughter was questioning why he was on a mountain that was really hard. And it was hard for me too, believe me. But I said, that's a value. If your value is really strong, it's like your priority, and that's the thing you'll do. So we were talking about the strength of values and to know your values and your strengths so that you can understand your behaviors. So number one, we'll talk about values and how they drive our behaviors and how they are the things that help us, just really stick to it, to stick to something that's really important to us, and to make sure that's in our calendar, to be intentional with our days. And then our strengths, what are our strengths, so that we know exactly what we should be doing. So there's different books that call it the zone of genius, your zone one, these kind of things, your area one. These are the things that come very natural to you, that you would do for free, that people ask you for help. So those are your strengths. We want you to live in those zones. So again, we're going to do an assessment, and where do you live? What are your daily activities and your weekly activities? And do you spend a lot of time in your area of strengths? And then number three, we're going to look at how to use neuroscience to build confidence. There's a lot of judgment and shame around confidence, and it doesn't have to be. It's just neuroscience, and not just neuroscience. It is neuroscience. So sometimes we say it's your personality, it's your heart, it's your fortitude, something like that. Confidence is really all neuroscience. So we're going to do this in the course through experiential learning. So we know that we can sit and read all day long about something. It doesn't mean I'm going to get good at it. Like I could read about surfing, so I'm at the ocean, all day long. Doesn't mean I'm going to be a good surfer. So we're actually going to do some experiential learning in the course and have weekly challenges. So in Synapse, in my course, we're going to do weekly challenges so that we can get folks, feeling and building those neural pathways, hence the name Synapse, so that you can actually, learn things and feel comfortable with it, and then it'll be your new habit. Okay, and then the last section of the course is going to be launch, and that's we're gonna go over how to act like a cool Silicon Valley entrepreneur, and get a new idea, how to build it, and how to practice it and learn, and how to iterate. But that, that'll be on another video. So in our clarify section in Synapse, so Synapse is a 4-week digital course with an online community so we can share resources. So it's for busy women docs to use neuroscience in real life and synapse that together, right? And optimize your amazingness. Okay, so I'll see you in the course.